gay. These are some of the comments, and game is very fast from the chat room. Make sure you keep on expressing your opinion, and we need to know.
And here's a new German phrase for you. Glitzer. Glitzer. Glitzer.
Original Pirate now jamming for Hamburg.
Sarah Keary, lead jammer, original Pirate in the infield.
Pirate sliding then. Pirate now breaking out the front of that defense, but of course Sarah Keary will hit a reduced Hamburg pack first of all. Bembel blockers racing up to provide some assistance and getting Sarah Keary through the pack.
Excellent stuff.
Through and calls it.
And we have
4-point pass for Bembel.
We have Frankfurt 22, Hamburg 22.
Oh, this is going to be one of those stressful games to play and call. But that is exactly how we would want it to be. We wouldn't want it any other way.
No, this is the best, the very best.
18 minutes on the clock now. Once again, nothing in it between these two teams. 22-22.
Lotta Lovelace and Sugar Girl. Oh, and Lotta Lovelace sneaks through on the inside and is lead jammer now. Sugar Girl making her way up. Hampered by the Harbor Girl defense and is now free.
Lotta Lovelace, of course, will hit that pack momentarily, and she finds a relatively easy way through on the outside as well with a little tap of the hips there. Collects the full 4-3 blockers on the track and 1 in the penalty box, providing those 4 points.
So I wonder how long this lead is going to last.
Yeah, Hamburg with the smallest of leads, 4 points over Frankfurt's 22.
Original Pirate up against Felony Mayhem. Hamburg have 2 in the box, 1 ready to re-enter play. Original Pirate getting stuck at the back. Felony Mayhem working her way to the top. Original Pirate somehow squeezes through and is lead jammer for Hamburg.
Yeah, Pirate scattering pretty much the majority of the pack on her way through there.
And Felony Mayhem is also through.
Pirate now on the approach, 4-goal wall drawn out. Pirate spinning into the rear of that wall with a call-off, just looking to see what points were picked up there, and it's like a 3-point pickup for the Pirate.
Sugar Girl, Alex attack.
Sugar Girl, of course, team captain for Bembel there, representing Frankfurt.
Did you say Bramble or Bembel?
I said Brembel, so I think I did an extra.
Well, that's my fault. I've sent a virus your way, so like what I was doing, all of
that unnecessary R into my head.
I planted that seed in you, yes. That's why I wrote it down here, Bembel. B-E-M-B-E-L.
Bembel.
I know you have an affection for Bramble.
Yeah. I like picking blackberries, yeah. Alex attack now, lead jammer. Harbor Girls in control currently.
Sugar Girl dashes through and has escaped the pack, and in her well-recognizable skating, long-distance skater stance.
And through and with the call-off. Hamburg now managing to widen that gap a little bit to an 11-point lead. Frankfurt 22, Hamburg 33.
Double 2, double 3.
And now we find ourselves in the first 15 minutes, the first quarter of play, if you will. Just finishing up on the jam line next as well. Sarah Keary is poised, ready to go for Bembel, not Bramble. She faces off against number 22.
Oh, but we got the info. Bembel is the thing where apple wine is served in. So it's like a mug, I suppose, like a tumbler of some sort. And thank you. I was also wondering what that meant. Bembel Town, a town full of wine goblets.
Hamburg's jamming out, approaching that Bembel defense and finding a way through, and with a quick call-up as well. As Sarah Kieran approach, denying any points for Bembel, but with a 4-point pickup for the Hamburg Harbor Girls.
Sugar Girl and Original Pirate going head to head again. Oh, it's a jug. I'm sorry.
It's a jug.
Jugs of wine.
Yeah.
A town full of jugs of wine. Apple wine. Or apfel.
Yeah.
Apfel.
Well, as a teetotaler, I'm an Apfelsaft man myself.
Applesaft. Oh,
Original
look at this.
Pirate now.
My
Once again,
goodness.
with that very recognizable, aggressive, almost rugby style way through the pack.
It's just
Jumping.
like,
She fights constantly.
yeah, amazing.
I would not say it's not a graceful skate style by any sense. It's an aggressive,
Yeah.
powerful way of fighting her way through the pack, and it pays off beautifully now with a lead jammer pickup
It's
for
more
Hamburg.
It's like more of a flail than a skate, and she's
Yeah.
just like clutching at straws or backs or whatever, just
And
willing
the
herself through.
Pirate picks herself
Fantastic.
up 5 more points.
And Sugar Girl goes to the box.
I've sent us a picture of a Bembel in the chat room. We will check that out at halftime. 5 points now for the Original Pirate, boarding the Bembel ship on her way through once again.
My God.
An additional 5 doubloons being claimed now. Pirate round the outside again with relatively ease, shrugging off that last defense from
Fighting
Bembel.
off.
Another fight
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Now Hamburg really have drawn out their lead now, courtesy of this beautiful display by Pirate. Pirate now takes it 62-22, 40 points difference between Frankfurt and Hamburg.
For like what seemed moments ago, both teams settling for 22 points each. All of a sudden, they're just spurted away, and it's
Hamburg are taking a nice 45-point lead there, courtesy of the Original Pirate, forcing those Bembel Town girls to walk the plank as she picks up a big scoring jam there.
Walk the plank. I like that. Ostblocker. Like the Eastern Blocker. But of course, this ain't over by a country mile. Alex attack.
Yeah,
oh, nice.
Momentarily getting caught up behind the Bembel pivot, who was just down on the floor. But Alex attack does continue onwards, and of course gets lead jammer for Hamburg once again.
Whoa. Mad Minnie pushes her out of bounds, and she calls it off. Alex attack. Great work.
And the chants start once again in the bleachers.
When will the Hamburg flagman enter?
What these singers lack in vibrato, they make up for in enthusiasm.
Yeah, and Lotta Lovelace. Lotta Lovelace, lead jammer now for Hamburg Harbor Girls. Not a safe haven for any visitors, but now she is sent to the box, giving Felony Mayhem the opportunity to close the gap.
Okay, and the pack now rushes forward. Assistance from the Bembel blockers, hoping to help to crack that Hamburg defense and help Felony get through, collect some points for her team and draw this scoreline closer.
And Frankfurt, who I thought was like the town of Wiener, is like a city full of wine goblets. Boy, have we learned a lot.
So pack now being re-established.
And
looks like we see skating around the outside now.
She's committed a felony.
Yeah. No jammer on track currently. We will see a swap out. Lotta Lovelace will get to come back on the track as Felony sits out for a while.
And Lotta Lovelace picks up where she left off.
So Lotta Lovelace into the pack now as well. Pushing out that Bembel. Defense through for 5. Bembel pivot forced out to the point of no return, then having to release and rejoin that pack. And once again, Lotta Lovelace through an additional 5 now. Hamburg drawing out their lead over Frankfurt.
And 14 points shy of the century mark. Hamburg, 86.
Frankfurt themselves, they're picking up a few points at the conclusion there. So 27 to Frankfurt. Hamburg, 86. 8.5 minutes remaining. Pirate looking poised there. Straight away attacking that Bembel defense blockers. Still currently caught up.
It's like
and Bembel managing to get through. Lead jammer. Pirate is pushed to the outside. Big hits from that blue defense.
Felony Mayhem returning from the penalty box is your lead jammer. I mean, original Pirates kind of style of play is like hand-to-hand combat or something. Wouldn't you say, like, there's some strange
well, she does look as if
she
looks as if she should have some sort of cutlass in her hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Swashbuckles her way through the pack.
Daggers, not a sword, but like small tiny daggers. Like, close. You go in close, killing at close quarters. So now the score: Frankfurt 29, Hamburg 86, and we got 7 minutes remaining in the first period. Sugar Girl and Alex Attack.
Okay, Alex Attack now making her way around on the outside as well. Able to slip by the defense relatively easily, spinning the Bembel pivot.
And Sniper.
Down on the outside. With the recognizable hair matching the color of the team uniform. Alex Attack through for a 5-point pickup there. Now making her way around again.
Kitty Carnage slow to get up there.
Slowed right down.
And hits the deck. And Sugar Girl has to sit down. And this melee of about...
Through for 4 there for Alex Attack. 5 now. A little bit of an adjustment by the referee with that additional Daumen and thumb being poked out to give us a 5 points on that pass.
So you could say that Harbor Girls are dominating at this moment?
Yeah, we'll drag that joke out as much as we can.
Yeah,
5 points on that pass now, continuing her way around. Hamburg having broken the 100-point mark, 101 to Frankfurt's 29.
And Sniper, the last line of defense.
Alex Attack once again coming up against that. Oh! Sweeping across, courtesy of the Hamburg pivot there. Sweeping the opposition out, making a clean path for Alex Attack to go through.
Jesus, sorry. Sweet Swiss cheeses. 5 minutes to go. Hamburg 1-1-1, Frankfurt 29. And in a power jam.
Okay, a lot of Lovelace now through. Lead jammer called for Hamburg, obviously.
It's just like Hamburg just shifted gears from, you know, second to fifth or whatever. I don't know how many gears there are in a car. I don't even have a driver's license.
And Lotta into the pack and calls it. Three-point pickup there for Hamburg, 0 points for Bembel. Sarah Curie, though, on track now, will be looking to change Bembel's fortunes. But she is up against the one and only Vashti Harties, as Original Pirate is poised once again to board that Bembel ship.
Board the ship, yeah. Board me. Come on and board me.
Okay, Sarah Curie now fighting, and she's getting a quite strong wall of defense. Very well controlled there.
The chairwoman of the board.
Through now, lead jammer for Pirate, making her way around towards the rear of that pack. Bembel's defense. Sarah Curie knocked down to the outside. Sprinting forward, slicing attack, managed to be narrowly avoided, and Pirate now finding herself forced out to the rear of the pack and having to re-enter. Do that work again. Pirate with a big
collision.
Hit there, but Pirate staying on her feet, pirouetting around, keeping that balance in, and calls it.
Kitty Carnage and Original Pirate doing
0
battle.
points for Bembel, 4-point pickup for the Pirate.
3 minutes remaining in the first period. Sugar Girl and Alex Attack to do battle. And Bembel Town have one skater in the box.
Just under 3 minutes of time remaining in this first half. Frankfurt residing on 29 points. Hamburg 118. That's 118 points.
Sugar Girl's down, gets up. Alex Attack. You can see the glitter there. Glitter, glitz. She is lead jammer.
Alex Attack is lead jammer. Of course, Sugar Girl also through. Alex Attack with that advantage. But that advantage will only last a second or two, though, as Sugar Girl careers her way around. Alex Attack into the pack and calls it. Was there an opportunity for Sugar Girl to pick up any points, though? Unfortunately not. 2 points being collected by the Hamburg team.
Anyhow.
Felony Mayhem is ready to go next for Bembel. Lotta Lovelace out in front, though, and lead jammer picked up with a wrist guard adjustment.
Oh, nice. And Felony Mayhem has to start all over again at the rear of the pack.
5 points, meanwhile, being claimed by Lotta Lovelace. Grand slam past there on her way around again. So Hamburg, after a relatively even start against Frankfurt, tit for tat, back and forth, now find themselves in a position of dominance towards the conclusion of this first half. 29 points for Frankfurt, 125 on the board currently for Hamburg, and the champ not over yet.
An extremely fast-paced first half, maybe due to the fact that we have not had any reviews, timeouts. They're just playing.
Yeah, it helps that, doesn't it? 5 more points being collected by Lotta. 1-3-0, a 101-point lead over Frankfurt, and slipping by again, but brought down there. The front of the
Good
pack.
effort. Good effort, but unfortunately renders a penalty.
A trip to the box, though, for number 28, Icebreaker. Track cut being picked up by Killing Zoe there.
Killing Zoe sporting the Team Canada Roller Derby World Cup team sticker on her helmet. I like it a lot.
5 more points for Lotta Lovelace. And obviously the period clock has run out on the scoreboard, but this jam is still running down its last 6 seconds. Bembel's jammer still fighting, knocked down again, sliding onto those knees. Whistle blows. 0 points for Bembel, an additional 5 for Hamburg.
That was fantastic.
Half time now, another 15 minutes. 1:45 to Hamburg, 29 to Frankfurt. We will return with more action shortly. Okay, and now we are getting back into it. Another 30 minutes to the conclusion of this game. Frankfurt Bembel Town Roller Girls. Now we have learnt the Bembel is a jug for apple wine. Taking on Hamburg as well on the track. Hamburg now obviously with a strong lead already carved out in the first half. 145 points on the board to the 29 points Bembel have. And original Pirate is lead jammer for Hamburg. She is, of course, up against Sugar Girl, a very able jammer herself. Pirate hitting the pack first of all, and yeah, quickly into it, and a call off. Looking for points there. Looks like a 2-point pickup for Hamburg. And I think we had a 3 or 4 point pick up there for Frankfurt as well. Frankfurt 33 points, Hamburg 147. Next up, Sarah Kiri is on the jam line for Bembel. Hamburg this time with a reduced defensive capability, as two of their blockers are in the penalty box as well. Bembel will be playing with a full 4. Okay, now, and you might be suffering from a momentary missing stream. We have the technical bots sorting out that future technology, that dark alchemy for you. A lot of Loveless, meanwhile, is lead jammer for Hamburg, and Sarah Kiri is giving chase on the track. Bembel now with a 4-girl wall drawn at the front of that pack as well. Hamburg just 2 blockers, but the jam is called off. 2-point pickup for Hamburg.
Well, after eating a fantastic soup, we had the choice for lunch: amazing French fries or a fantastic soup, some kind of pancake with, you know, the broth they make out of the oil that they fry the French fries in, and added water to that. I've doused it in a bit of German bread as well. So I'm back from that, and pleasure to be back here.
Yeah, Pirate now, meanwhile, jamming for Hamburg, fighting her way with an assisted whip round of the t-shirt for teammate. Streaking out in front, but a nice sliding hip check coming courtesy of the Bembel defense, and Bembel picking up lead jammer now. That, of course, is Sugar Girl. Pirate now finding her way through, sprinting out past the last line of Bembel defense. Pirate making that long sojourn all the way around the track. Bembel trying to hook up as many points as possible. She does just that. Sugar Girl with a reverse call off and a 2-point collection there.
Team Germany player Sugar Girl leading the 10th ranked Frankfurt team.
And Sugar Girl here signaling a timeout. Looks like we are a little official review there. Bembel seemed to be protesting that there was a 3-point collection there, been awarded 2, but we will get some clarification on that once our Team Zebra have met and bashed heads in the infield to confirm exactly what the deal is there.
Well, according to the, how can I say 10th rank? Well, information given to us, they started skating in December of last year and are actually seeded 10th in this tournament. Doesn't mean that they're the 10th best team in Germany, but they are the 10th ranked team at this tournament. And now having a shot at potentially ending up 5th, so they're doing very, very well.
Referees still in discussion at the moment. And once again, a bleacher shout-off taking place.
Chants going up now from both the Frankfurt and Harbor Girl fans. They want to get this show on the road.
So yeah, the official review was there over the regarding Bembel claiming there was an additional point picked up for 3 points, but actually no, the 2-point call was correct, so just the 2 points as previously called for Bembel there.
And Bembel Town picking up another lead courtesy of Sarakiri, number 3.
Sarakiri now coming up against a pretty tough line of defense though from Hamburg. And some of those Bembel blockers attempting to try and break up that wall and assist her. Call off from Sarakiri. 0 points each on that pass with the fast approach of the Hamburg jammer. Kiri opting for that tactical, safe call off to prevent Hamburg drawing out this lead any further than they already have. Remember, scores currently standing 35 points to Frankfurt and 149 points on the board to Hamburg.
The harbor gates were closed there for Sarakiri.
So a glance into the penalty box shows us 2 blockers out currently for Bembel, 1 for Hamburg, and Hamburg collecting lead jammer now courtesy of Lotta Lovelace. Sugar Girl is jamming for Bembel and now breaking through the front of that pack as well. Lotta through. And with a quick glance over at the bench and the opposition's jammer opts for the call off there.
Sarakiri now on her way out. She will do battle against Original Pirate.
So scores still 35-1-5-3 in Hamburg's favor. First 5 minutes of play now over in the second half. Frankfurt with a pretty big score deficit to try and claw back, but these things are not impossible.
Original Pirate at the front. Gains lead jammer status. And unfortunately for Frankfurt, Sarakiri has to sit down. Power jam for the Pirate.
And Pirate through there, 5 points being picked up for Hamburg. Yeah, a shout out in the chat room there for our Zebras with the tiring OPR outside pack referee position involving them doing an awful lot of skating.
Yeah, you gotta do a lot of skating to keep up with some of these girls. Must be a dizzying experience whether you're working the outside or inside portion of the track.
Meanwhile, being picked up by Pirate material, brought down there, and in a Newton's cradle type experience there. We see one of the Hamburg blockers brought down as well off that impact, transferring from Pirate through to the Hamburg blocker. A timeout now being called by Sugar Girl. Once again approaching the infield, discussing with the referees. So Sarah Curie on her feet in the penalty box shows us that Bembel's jammer has 10 seconds or less to serve of a penalty time still, but obviously we will start straight away in a short power jam for Hamburg. And it looks like a little bit presumptuous there, Sugar Girl trying to make her way onto the track, but noticing just in time that Sarah Curie was still situated in the penalty box. Refs taking advantage of that brief timeout to have a discussion, now back into position.
Go Glitzer Alex is the cry here at the on the chat board, on the chat room, in the chat room, on the board.
And Sarah Curie skating back on track, and nice work there, tactically being drawn back as far as possible by Splat Annie, giving her extra work to do. Meanwhile, through on the inside, a relatively unhampered 5 points collected by Alex Attack.
Oh, nice.
Sarah Curie through now, initial pass complete. Meanwhile, Alex Attack stumbling momentarily over the back of the downed Bembel skater number 88. That is Candy Crash.
Jam called off there, and Hamburg still in the lead, 178 to Frankfurt's 38. So that's, and the score, as I'm looking at it, it's numbers are taken. So 181 Hamburg, 38 for Frankfurt.
22 and a half minutes left in this second period. Momentary timeout once again. The referee just missing.
Well, we must remind even our online listeners here that there will be a monstrous party, after party. It's guaranteed. Well, if Stuttgart wins, it's going to be an all-nighter. Otherwise, at the earliest 3 a.m. at Wurst und Fleisch. So if you're in the area, come see us.
Lead jammer picked up now by Hamburg. Lotta Lovelace. But Bembel also breaking through Sugar Girl. Full-go wall of defense built up. Scrambling to get in front of Lotta Lovelace. Lotta Lovelace there with a 2-point pickup, helping to bolster Hamburg's already strong score, taking it to 182 to Frankfurt's 38. Well, yeah, unfortunately you can't be there at the party. People in the chat room, Bruiser and the person with the very long name, but we will have a drink and a dance for you. Original Pirate now really working hard at the back of that Bembel defense.
Nice
brought
move
down momentarily, and a lead jammer is picked up by Bembel, Sarah Curie.
Sarah Curie, lead jammer. But the Pirate has escaped that stranglehold imposed on her by the... Two blockers tumbling and falling to the center of the ring.
Sarah Curie there with an exasperated call off as she knee slides back into her bench and home.
I would also like to recommend all fans of the sport to visit the site We Skate for Kate. It's at Facebook to try to increase awareness and raise money, donations for curing incurable forms of cancer. We Skate for Kate. Look it up on Facebook.
Yeah, check that out. And if you have a few spare euro, pound, krona, whatever it is in your pocket, please dig deep, give generously, and help us out trying to raise money for that. So that's Facebook, and simply do a search for We Skate, number 4, Kate.
Oh, Alex Attack taking on the largest and the smallest of Frankfurt's blocker there and emerges victorious.
And Bembel's number 9 there, and Sniper coming under a big hit and a roll down. Seems to be clutching her shoulder at the moment. Obviously, remember, this is a concrete floor without any padding in not every area of the body. These falls are going to hurt. Meanwhile, lead jammer has been claimed by Lotta Lovelace. But a sprint there towards the front of the pack and able to shrug off 1, 2 hits from the Hamburg blocker. 3. Oh, just pirouetted outside at the last moment. Meanwhile, Hamburg with 5.
Everything seems to be okay, and Sniper there for Frankfurt got a bag of ice there after taking a bump during the last jam.
Lotta Lovelace, meanwhile, another 5-point grand slam on her way round.
Inching closer to that double century mark.
Yep, 2 points off that 200 mark for Hamburg. Frankfurt, 41 points, and we just dip under the 18-minute mark. Of course, this is an exciting game, but this is not the only game we have today. Of course, there is more action coming up right away after it.
Yeah, like the battle for third place. The battle for third place between the Apocalypse going up against Ruhrpott, followed by the championship bout. The heavyweight championship bout champion.
Original Pirate now, lead jammer for Hamburg. Nice little dip by the referee there. 5 points for OP herself, Original Pirate. Pack being scattered now.
Nice assist there. Sugar Girl using number 88 Candy Clash shorts to propel herself towards the front of the pack.
Pirate with a glance round, looking at the position of the jammer on the other team. Looks like she's going for another pass as well. Just searching left and right. One of the benefits of a Pirate skating style is a toe-stop running speed of being able to swap direction and step very fast through that pack. She does that with a textbook execution there for an additional 5.
Unconventional but effective
Pirate
nonetheless.
through again. Another 5 points. And the defense of Hamburg swarming all over number 27. That is Sugar Girl for Bembel. Pirate passes her once again, then down momentarily. Pirate hitches a little ride through, takes the hit and carries on, shrugging off that impact there that came courtesy of Bembel's number 12. That is Cheeky Cherry.
It's like a little terrier for style, like just, yeah.
I got a request in the chat room for Grumpy Cat. There are some Grumpy Cat signs we have seen in the audience. If you're familiar with your internet memes. But with the slogan in German, it's a little hard for me to understand, to be able to translate. Okay, so Alex attack and Sugar Girl now. Hamburg 225, Frankfurt 41. A back block is picked up by Alex Attack on her way to the penalty box.
Yeah, Sugar Girl have an opportunity here for the remainder, well, what remains of this jam here to pick up some additional points for her team.
But as you can see, Hamburg straight away closing that wall down. Sugar Girl, though, face at it, shoulders back, pushing hard, pushing that defense out.
Up against 3 Harbor Girls, she emerges victorious and picks up another 5 points.
So Frankfurt managing to draw that scoreline out of 46.
The welcoming committee there from Hamburg. Sugar Girl powers her way forward, picking up 5 points. Alice Attack back on track. Picking up 4.
Sugar Girl, meanwhile, through once again, being chased down. With the witch stalk going as we reach the natural conclusion of that jam. 3 points picked up there by Bembel on that last pass.
And after a job well done, unfortunately, Sugar Girl has to pick up a penalty. And we will start the next jam in a power jam for the Hamburg Girls. Leading the charge will be number 22, Lotta Lovelace. Bembel Town, roll 'em down is the chant going up here. I can't really pick it up from our vantage point, but or oral points. So thank you for that. Roll them down.
Just over 12 and a half minutes remaining in this game. Lotta Lovelace sprints up the inside as well. Oh, no. Track cut being picked up there. So Lotta Lovelace finds herself right at the start of this jam, on her way round to the box. Takes a seat. Sugar Girl stands up and gets back on track for Bembel.
She's through and she has picked up the lead jammer status as well. the captain and Team Germany skater. Her bench wanting her to call it off there, with Lotta Lovelace bearing down.
Sugar Girl keeps her head down and a cool head.
Calls it off quick there. See if the Hamburg skater picked up additional points.
So it looks like it was a two-point pickup there for Hamburg. Just a little timeout at the moment. Referees in discussion. So updating the scores for you, 62 points on the board to Frankfurt, Hamburg 2-3-4.
And now there's the adjoining of the flags, the flag of Hamburg and Frankfurt Bembel Town. In unison, Derby love.
And yeah, as I mentioned in the chat room then, there's a man hitting a bin with a drumstick. And we are intrigued to know, did he bring the drumstick specifically to hit a bin? Or did he just happen to find it? And what has he got against bins in the first place that causes him to want to hit them so? Okay, original Pirate and Sarah Curie.
Oh,
Sarah Curie brought
Curie
down there by a lovely hip check, courtesy of Splat Annie, swinging those hips like a pendulum to the side and knocking it down. Meanwhile, the Pirate is through. Lead jammer for Hamburg.
Sarah Curie's still caught up, but getting some help there from her blockers and has escaped the pack. With the Pirate doing battle and picking up 4 points for Hamburg.
Sarah Curie on the approach. Pirate watches and taps those hips, denying Sarah Curie and Bembel the point scoring opportunity.
Discussion going on here about
yes, there was a streaker with a flag yesterday. So,
and also the question if flag dancing is a new sport now.
And we also need to give a big shout out and some Derby love to the Demolition Derby dolls from Hanover.
And now the streaker in question is now named on that board, and we will say nothing more.
We'll say nothing to protect her modesty.
Yeah, exactly.
Not that she showed much modesty yesterday. Lotta Lovelace now in the sin bin, which means Bembel with the power jam. What can Sugar Girl do?
Oh, the Frankfurt and Hamburg fans are now trading flags, showing mutual love and respect for one another.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Name me any other sport where you would see that level of compatriotship. You would be hard put to find it anywhere else, which is why we all love this sport so much. Yeah, 5 points, meanwhile, being picked up by Sugar Girl. A grand slam for Frankfurt.
So the Hamburg flagman is now the Bembel Town flagman. A lot of Hamburg blockers in the box.
Yeah.
And now Lotta Lovelace is returning.
I think we witnessed the birth of two new areas there of Hamfurt and Frankfurt as they changed flags, amalgamating both those areas of Germany together.
Hamburg and Framberg.
We have a fly that's landed on our information sheet as well.
A spy,
desperate to get involved.
It's a spy, the fly on the wall.
Frankfurt, yes, Bruiser. Frankfurt is definitely the new place to go and check out in Germany. Combining Hamburg and Frankfurt.
You get your Frankburgers. or your Frankenstein's monster burgers.
Both jammers are now neck and neck. Lead jammer has gone to Hamburg's Alex Attack, but Sarah Curie sitting on the hips of Alex Attack. And Curie finding a nice way through the inside there, shoulder down.
Yeah, getting a nice pickup there of 4 points for
0 points on that pass for Hamburg.
Bembel. Good job, smiles all around, high fives on the bench. Hamburger Würsten und Frankburger. Yeah. I'll drink some Fontanis mineral water to that.
Sugar Girl is jamming for Bembel. Once again, Original Pirate is on the jam for...
Yeah. I just love that completely in your face or in your back, relentless style.
Harbor Girls.
The Pirate.
We have 6 minutes, 40 seconds remaining of gameplay. Pirate stays on her feet around that apex curve and continues on, claiming 4 points in the process. 0 points on that final pass for Bembel.
Sarah Curie and Lotta Lovelace. But there's plenty of love between these two teams' fans. Despite a disadvantage in numbers, Lotta Lovelace escapes the pack first and is lead jammer for the Harbor Girls. Meanwhile, Sarah Curie is forced right back to the back of the pack. Jen Dark having her way with Sarah Curie there for a moment. Finally out. And Lotta Lovelace taking a seat, so we have a power jam now for Sarah Curie.
Slowed right down, right in front of our announcers bench, making it convenient for us to see exactly what's going on. Killing Zoe with a big swing of the hips there, unfortunately not paying off. Taking a trip to the box as an additional 5 points are picked up by Sarah Curie. Now Frankfurt only 10 points away from the 100-point mark themselves. Obviously victory in this game, going out of the Ausgang as we speak, but 10 points to that 100 mark will be a little way of sweetening that bitter pill if they can make it past the 100.
And she has picked up, well, she's one violation or another and has to sit down, unfortunately, right when the momentum was going their way. 5 points short of 100. Did not really pick that up, to be honest. And Lotta Lovelace right back in the action and adding another 5 points to Hamburg's score.
Hamburg with that bolstered score now to 247 already. Frankfurt 95 and currently in stasis as Sarah Curie is in the penalty box. And a little tap of the hips by Lotta Lovelace there, signaling the end of that jam. 3 minutes and 45 seconds of game time remaining.
I mean, I'd love to see Frankenberger, reach that century mark, definitely. I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to be biased or pick favorites, but it would be, I don't know, some kind of poetic justice.
Well, by picking Frankenberger, you're not picking sides, but you're combining the two, so we are fully in support of Frankenberger to win this game. Either way, either way, it's going to win.
The win-win situation.
It's a burger bread with a Würsten, apparently, so...
Yeah.
We have invented a new food as well as a new word and a new area of Germany to go and visit.
And a culinary delight served up here, pancake soup.
Yeah, pancake soup earlier. It's the first time I've ever sampled that. Obviously, at home in England, we're used to lemon juice and sugar on Shrove Tuesday, but no, here in Stuttgart, we stick our pancake in a soup.
First, the little bits of the pancake, and then you add the broth on top of that.
I luckily have a paper shredder at home that I normally use for documents I no longer need, but I will be dropping a pancake into it and then into the soup later on. We've got some left under the announcer's table. We will remove that later on, but we wouldn't want to accidentally put our foot in it.
Yeah, as soon as we get the chance, I will take my dishes
when we get our
out.
6-minute break between bouts.
Yeah.
If you find us at the after party later, we will probably be mute and no longer speaking.
Yeah, mute mode.
As no doubt these last few bouts will demand the last bits of stamina and energy from our voices.
We will be carrying a cardboard sign each saying, "Sorry, I'm mute."
What are they talking about in the chat room? Asking, well, yeah, apparently we've been given some soup at the venue that has a sort of shredded pancake in the soup. Apparently that is a local delicacy here in Stuttgart to this particular area. Lead jammer being picked up by Alex Attack. There's the name there. It's a Schwabian specialty.
Oh, yeah, the Schwabian Spezialität.
I will be taking that back
Schwabische.
to England, and it will become the new soup of favour in my hometown. And Alex Attack there with a call-off. It tastes like soup, but it has bits of pancake in it. So it's more soup than pancake, shredded pancake in the soup.
Yeah, it sounds nice, and I sort of...
sounds nice, looks interesting, tastes...
Well, I added some of that dark German bread that I shredded after the broth was added, and I tried to eat that here in the commentator booth. It became a hopeless task, but it was good.
This tournament itself is a lot like a Schwabian soup because we are putting as many things into it as possible to make it even more interesting.
Yeah.
And we are taking the awesome athleticism of the soup and adding in this pancake of spectacular excitement. You are
always
witnessing on
looking
track.
to add that final, definitive, special, secret ingredient to any dish.
And now we are seeing a trip to the box for Jeanne d'Arc there. Looks like there was a high block, maybe a low block there.
Sarah Keary soldiering on, picking up those 5. Come on now.
So Frankfurt.
Minute and a half left. Come on, do it.
Sarah Keary pushing away down herself momentarily on the track.
There it is. No, it's only 99. No, come on.
We want one more point.
Sarah Keary, you can do it. Oh,
She
and what a spectacular way to do it.
Dives through the pack there. Sarah Keary taking that maneuver.
There it is. 100.
Like an Italian footballer.
Yeah.
A dive through the pack to take that scoreline to 104 against Hamburg's 257.
Sweet Swiss Jesus.
And Sarah Keary is still on track, of course, as well. Jeanne d'Arc having served that time in the penalty box.
Down to the final 30 seconds here, but it looks like we could be enjoying another jam, at least one.
Track cut penalty being picked up there by Kitty Carnage in the box for Bembel. There is about 12 seconds left on the clock. I think a timeout being
Hamburg.
thrown in there by Hamburg, which, if accepted, may lead us to having one more jam. We wait and see the referees.
Well, it's kind of nice when you're in the lead and you really want it. Let's have another go at it. Let's play one more, at least one more. Obviously, potentially could be the final jam of this bout. With Hamburg currently in the lead, 265, Frankfurt 109.
chants starting up again in the bleachers.
Now it's like I've got love on my mic.
The skaters are taking the line once again. Number 27, Sugar for Bembel up against Alex Attack's number 8.
Great, nice to see these both fantastic, well playing, hard fought bout having
Very
another go.
exciting. Only thing we can say at the moment is Ich habe Freiheit auf meine Jeans as we get into the action. And lead jammer is picked up by Hamburg's Alex Attack. Will she go for any points, or will she call the jam dead early on? She is on the approach to the rear of that pack.
Ich habe Freiheit auf meine Mikrofon.
And through for 5 now. Alex Attack is on a point scoring mission. Once again through there, an additional pass for 5. The scoreline now for Hamburg is 2-7-5 to the 109 of Frankfurt. We obviously have the full duration, 1 more minute of this jam to go. Whether or not Alex Attack is trying to get as close to the 300-point mark as possible, certainly looks that way. Though with that initial pass complete, on her way around to the rear of the pack.
I did not say I made...
Will Alex Attack call this jam? As Sugar Girl is still in a position of trying to score, forced to the rear of the pack there. Alex Attack weaving her way through as well. Bembel's defense regrouping in front of her. Alex Attack managing to stay on her feet, and 2 girls now reforming in front of Alex. Alex pushing through the center of that double line defense for an additional 5 points. 25 seconds of gameplay left.
And I did not, for the record, say I was making love to my microphone. I was only saying that I have freedom on my microphone in German.
And Alex Attack now receiving a pummeling from the Bembel defense, forced to the outside. Cutting in legally behind the block of the force right, but into a wall, a 3-goal wall of Bembel defense. Down on track.
All right, fantastic.
And with the final whistle going, we have a score of Hamburg 2-8-8, Frankfurt 1-1-1, which means Frank Hamburg-Furter is the winner here today in this awesome matchup. Our jam referees are confirming those scores are correct, but despite the obviously a strong, obviously a well drawn out lead by Hamburg, you have been treated to an exceptionally exciting game to witness online, and also an awesome game for those of us lucky enough to be in-house to witness as well.
Yeah, great fight back by Frankenberger, definitely. Great stuff. And both teams now embracing each other, congratulating each other to a fantastic game bout and right in front of us. So we're enjoying the view.
We will have another short break, and then we will complete your Sunday afternoon with some more roller derby action for you.